Not, sir. Make my dinner, ho.
Get on the floor, dance till you got no more. I know it's there somewhere, don't worry, I'll be there. But it's like we're our own backpack, we're always kicking back. Nobody can take that, it's like it's all we have.
Hey, I'm Lauren, but this week I'm Lestat.
Hi there, I'm Michelle, and this week I'm Claudia. Paige would be here, but she's in Europa.
I love you, Paige.
We miss you! This is the long-awaited So I Got a Show! Woo! Yeah, you may have noticed that we said this week. That's because we're LARPers, and we have different characters that we play. So, each episode we'll have a new theme with new characters. And sometimes, if we feel like it, we might even cosplay! Woo! Why? Because we're dorks, and we can. And this week's theme, if you could tell, was Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles!
That's just who I am this week.
So let's go ahead and get this started. What do you say, Father?
Okay.
Alright!
Alright, come on.
Okay, the first segment on the Oh My God Us show is the sup list, where we have people who randomly pop into a random place that like sup. And this week, since it's Vampire Chronicles week, who better to start it off than Armand? So let's get it up for Armand.
Oh, I hate Armand.
Yeah, he killed me. So, Armand.
This is the way you left me. I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory, no happy ending. This is the way that we love, like it's forever. Then live the rest of our life, but not together.
So, okay, you know hardly anything about me. You don't know anything.
I do too know. I know all kinds of stuff about you.
Like I know your favorite kind of sandwich.
Yeah, oh yeah, what is it?
Turkey.
Yeah, sure, whatever, because I told you. Whatever. Doesn't count.
So, at least I listen.
Yeah, since when? You never listen to me ever, because you're forever to child, and you know what? You know what? I know what your favorite kind of sandwich is.
What?
Barbecued face.
Okay, well, you know what, Father? That's tears.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi,
The curtain cadence thing. How's that
So, since we're both really big writers, so we're both writing our own books.
Woo.
Mine is set in World War I, and it's called Shell Shock, and it stars my original characters who I made up just for Shell Shock, Kurt and Cadence, and they're awesome. And Cadence is a nurse who treats Kurt because he has Shell Shock.
Hence the title of the book.
Yes, and so he heals or whatever and goes back home, and he sees this chick who kind of looks like Cadence because like they end up falling in love, Kurt and Cadence. So yeah, and so he goes back to where he was treated and was like, hey, have you seen this chick? Like, no, she's in America.
The New World?
Yeah.
The tribal garb and manner of the free people of color. It seems strange to me when others are enslaved.
I can see why it would be strange to
This
someone.
New Orleans, this melting pot.
We're in Vegas.
It's overflowing with cast-offs who've been dragged or freely came across the waves. Why did we do that?
I don't know. We need lives.
You think?
We need to be educated. Speaking of education,
Education.
yes, our next segment is Laura teaches you how to fucking read.
I'm gonna learn you something good.
Where each week she teaches you how to fucking read. This week's theme, specifically dedicated to Anne Rice, is pronouns. the song Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla from Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Now I have a friend named Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla, and I could say that Rufus found a kangaroo that followed Rufus home, and now that kangaroo belongs to Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla. Whew, I could say that, but I don't have to, cause I got pronouns. I can say he found a kangaroo that followed him home, and now it is his. You see, he, him, and his are pronouns replacing the noun. Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla, a very proper noun, and it is a pronoun replacing the noun kangaroo. How come? Cause saying all those nouns over and over can really wear you down.
Pronouns. Please, Anne. Use them. Help us. Pronouns. Speaking of reading, we have a couple of book reviews. Our first book is Bloodline by Kate Carey. It's in the young adult section, because I'm a noob. Anyway, it is about World War I and vampires and Dracula and its epic win. And the summary of it is, when 19-year-old John Shaw returns from the trenches of World War I, he is haunted by nightmares. Not only of the horrors of battle, but the strange, cruel, and impossible feats of the regiment's commander, Quincy Harker. Harker's ferocity knows no limits, and his strength seems superhuman. At first, John blames his bloody nightmares on trench fever. But when Harker appears in England and begins wooing John's sister Lily, John must confront the truth and stop Harker from continuing Dracula's bloodline. So yeah, this book is like epic win. I recommend it to anybody who likes World War I or vampires or both. And yeah. Our next book in our review is Anne Rice's Blackwood Farm. So how's it coming?
So, just figure out this whole goblin thing. So I want you to tell me your entire life story, ready, go. Basically, that is the entire book. There's all of, this much story to it, maybe.
And it's all just one flashback. Well, you know what? At least I booked a lot of them.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you can't do that. You know
Yes,
why?
I can.
No,
What?
I made this a laudanum-free zone.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Do you have like a permit or anything? What?
I drew a sign. Where's my sign? Can I have my sign? Yeah. See. I drew a sign.
Wow.
A sign. No laudanum allowed. Claudia.
Oh yeah, well, I'll turn into a robot.
I want to be a robot. Oh God. No, you can't make me.
Why?
Why? You know why?
Because I'm forever a child.
Yeah, and you know why? Because you're forever a child. You know what I can do that you can't do? I can turn into bats. Like bats. Yeah.
What?
What? Ah!
My face, will you?